Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you all my favorites from the month of January. I am back into making videos and I just filmed my Valentine's Day video that should have already been up, but it's fun. Ever since we had Olivia, it's just been like, I mean, she's a week old, and so it hasn't been like a huge stretch of time by any means, but we're just so in love with her, and I'm just so happy that you guys have been able to share this with us, and that you really, you enjoyed our birth story and stuff. So it's really nice because Brad's working from home, and I'm able to, I'm able to keep filming and keep doing videos as much as I did before, and it's just fun. I'm even more motivated to do this because it is something really fun that I enjoy, and when I, sort of took a tiny little break, it sort of made me really miss you guys and really miss talking about beauty stuff, because I have a ton of stuff to talk about lately. That Valentine's Day video, seriously great stuff. It was sort of like a Nordstrom haul type thing. Also have a Sephora haul coming up. I think I'm gonna do it sort of like an open box video because I haven't opened it yet. It came while we were actually in the hospital, and I have been resisting opening it because I wanted to do it on camera and do sort of a first impressions type thing. So that's coming up soon. Tutorials, there's a lot of stuff coming up, so I am really excited. But I wanted to talk about some goodies from January that I really enjoyed, as I do month to month. This month was a lot of good stuff, a lot of a few older things that I've sort of rediscovered. First is this Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer, and I had used this a long time ago, and I remember I had to go back and look at the video where I was actually talking about this to make sure that I got the right one, and I did. But they do have one that's a BB primer as well that's in a different tube that I am really curious to try now, because I really like this one a lot. This one gives you good coverage. It feels really clean. I do want to go back to my IT Cosmetics CC cream though again and try that, because I remember how much I absolutely loved that stuff. But I do want to get through this first because I do find that they're very similar. This one has just great coverage and it just makes your skin feel really good. It has SPF 20, it is oil-free, and I use the shade light medium, so good stuff. One of my subscribers from the UK sent me something along with a baby gift a while back, and I've already, I've already thanked her and stuff for this, but I had not used it when I talked to her, when I wrote her, and I have been using this nonstop, and I really, really love it. I hope that I can find this here. I haven't really looked for it, but I'm guessing this is something, how brands will have just different products in different countries that you may not be able to get. So I really hope that you can get this here, and I'm gonna look for it, and I'm sure I can order it if not. But it is the St. Ives Timeless Skin Daily Microdermabrasion, and it has, I believe, this is fine mineral crystals. I believe it's I don't know what the exfoliators are, but it's a very, very amazingly awesome scrub. Daily microdermabrasion, and when you hear something that says microdermabrasion, it's usually full of just tiny little scrubbies, and that's what this is, and that's the kind of scrub that I really like. It is gentle enough to where you can use it every day, and I like a good scrub, but I've been using some more gentle things on my skin, but it is nice to have something like this to use. I usually use this at night, and I've really been loving it. So thanks again. This is awesome stuff, and I would highly recommend that you try this. It says UK's #1 scrub brand, and I believe that says that in the United States too, for the, what's the one? The apricot scrub. That's the one that's really popular here. You can find that one that says Timeless Skin. You need to scoop it up because it is something that I feel I would have paid. It feels fancy, it feels like a more expensive product than what it is. You may remember me mentioning this brush in a haul months back. It is the Velvet Luxe number 302 LBD Foundation Brush by IT Cosmetics. And these are exclusive to Ulta. This is the Velvety line, which has the little, look, has a little jewel. There's just fancy. But they just feel different than the regular brushes. They're just very velvety. Velvet Luxe, I guess is the name of the line, but oh my gosh, this thing if you like to use a good brush for foundation, which I don't know who would, some people don't like to use brushes for foundation, but if you like a brush for foundation, you have got to try this. These are a little more expensive, and I have been sort of keeping myself from going crazy on them and buying more because they are, like I said, very expensive. So if you could check one out, you definitely should check this one out. The coverage is amazing. You can sort of dab it where you need it, but it's like you can just really buff it in. It's just perfect. And when I go and use other foundation brushes, it's just nowhere near as good as this one. So definitely try this. It's amazing. I own a ton of good foundation brushes, but this one is at the very tippy top. I'm like sad when it's dirty and I have to use something else. That's how good it is. MAC has recently come out with these little concealer duos, the Studio Finish Concealer, which is my favorite concealer when my skin is an absolute wreck, when it's good, but I just have a few things to cover. This is just what I reach for. This is amazing. It stays on. It's just the perfect concealer for blemishes, for any like redness on your face. And I was really excited when I saw that they had these. So you get 2 different colors, and they come in all different shades. This one is W10, which is the one that looks a little more pink over here. Is that right? No. Yeah. And then NC20, which is the more yellow one that I wear all the time. That's what I cover like blemishes with and stuff. So I was excited to have this one because it's my color that I use, but it also has this one that's a little more pink. So if you needed to mix a shade, if you wanted to get it just right, you can do that. And I like that it's very sleek. It's just really cool. So I have really been enjoying this, and I'm glad that they started to do this. The Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight. These are really cool. When I first got it, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I like it now. I can tell a difference when I use this stuff both on camera and in real life. I feel like it's just one of those products that's sort of like the finishing touch that I rarely will skip. And it looks like that. It is called Matte Radiance, but I wouldn't say, I think the base of the powder is matte, but then it's got like a, it's got that beautiful like shimmer to it. I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to pick up on, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's not going to be one of those highlighters that ages you or looks like super frosted or anything like that. It just looks like I said, it looks like it's in the base of a matte powder, but it's got shimmer and just beautiful, like, I don't know how to describe it. It just makes your skin glow. Like I absolutely love it. So definitely I would 100% recommend that you try this. It is really cool. And I think they come in some different colors, like one that's a little more bronzy, and maybe like a little more golden, but the one that says Highlight is awesome. And it seems like it's one of those products that's gonna last a really long time because I have used the heck out of it, and that little dome has just not even worn down. So I think for the money, it's a good buy. The Too Faced Melted Lip Colors. Wasn't crazy about these initially, and I still wish that they had some different types of color. They have a good color range, but for me, like, I don't use a whole lot of dark colors or a lot of, like, I wish they had just like some lighter pinks or some things that weren't so like bright and in your face. The 2 colors that I really like is the Melted Sugar, which is just very nude. If you love a good nude lip, this one's awesome. And then the Melted Nude, which is a bit tan on its own, but I mixed the 2 and that's what I'm wearing today. The formula of these, the consistency is really cool. You don't goop them on your lips. You just really need to sort of just let them glide on. They feel kind of like velvet. They're really awesome, and I have really enjoyed these. So especially mixed together, the Melted Sugar and the Melted Nude makes a really pretty combo, and they last a long time. So even if you're not like me and you like, gosh, especially if you like really dark bright lips or red or anything like that, they have got some beautiful colors in the range of that you can sort of check out. So a lot of cool stuff there. As far as my eyes this month, there's been a couple of palettes that I've really reached for, and I think this was in my favorites last month, but I have been reaching for the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette a ton. I love this one. I did not think that was going to be possible after the first one, and I wasn't really even looking to buy it or excited about it, but I think I almost like it better than the first one. So I do have some videos on that. I have 2 tutorials on that one and a comparison video comparing the first and second one. So if you want to see that, I will, I'll try to link those below if I remember, hopefully, when I'm doing this. And so it's been a tie between that and the Naked 2, which is the Naked palette that is, I would say when I describe this one, it's a little cooler, silvery in tone, but I like that you can do a lot of different things with it. That's what I'm wearing today. You can make like a more, you can definitely make it a little more wearable, like not wearable, but you could do like a little bit more of a natural look. You can use some of the silvery colors. You can use the black and make it really dark and deep. So a very versatile palette. I would recommend this if you don't have a lot of eyeshadows or if you're looking for a palette that is pretty versatile. I would say this is a very good one. One of those things that I've had for a really long time, but I just sort of like keep rediscovering it. And you know, it's funny how that one used to be my least favorite and now it's my favorite. It's weird. So those are my favorites for January. I can't believe it's just bizarre to me that it's already February. But anyways, I hope that y'all have a wonderful weekend. Not sure when I'm gonna post this, but thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you for being so kind and everything through all this, and for all the well wishes and for everything that you've done for us during my pregnancy and everything. So thank you guys so much. If you want to see my birth story video, because I know I've been mentioning that throughout this video, it is up now, so you can check that out. But thank you guys again for being awesome, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.